All right, you guys. Salute everybody that's gonna tap on in, like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in the building. And we're gonna get right into this video. And this is a very, 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 very disturbing day. Very disturbing day. Two young brothers, um, are facing a lot of time in federal prison this morning. Again, like, share, subscribe as y'all come in here. I don't know if you guys are going to get the updates for this or not. Hopefully you guys do. We're definitely going to talk about this. Y'all know we don't run from no smoke on this channel, man. And so, former NBA players right now, Malik Beasley, who was set to get a major contract with the Detroit Pistons the other year until his name came up in speculation. Him and I believe his agent have been fighting these rumors. And also former NBA player, lottery pick, Ed Davis. And I'm a reserve to say, hey, man, I pray that these guys are innocent. They're innocent till proven guilty, but it looks bad from the actual indictment that has released different names. I told you guys more players would be indicted. I just didn't know who. I didn't know who would be indicted and who would be accused. And we're going to go over this thing today. Again, you guys smash the like button, share the video, like the video, as the feds have now came and indicted those two guys and a few other former NBA agents in this big, massive gambling scandal that has went on across the National Basketball Association lines, allegedly, according to the federal reports that we're seeing out here, man, and it's not good, man. This is 1,000% bad for the NBA. In fact, let me get a mic check real quick. You guys let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments. Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Let me get a mic check real quick, just to make sure we're clear, because I can't see anybody in the comments. So you guys, like I said, y'all press 1 if y'all can hear me in the chat. Let's get a mic check real quick, and I'm gonna get into this story. Which is a sad one because, Ed Davis, that's one story, man. Like, disappointment, man. And I'm praying that's not true. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's on everything. Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley. That guy, Malik Beasley. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Malik Beasley, he thought it was cool. What he was married, and I'm gonna give you guys this whole situation with him. And like I said, man, sometimes what I'm saying, the man upstairs, man, he ain't playing with nobody, man. You know what I mean? Malik Beasley, for you guys who don't know, he's a former NBA basketball player. He was supposed to get a big contract with the Detroit Pistons NBA basketball team the other year. He lost that major contract he was going to get because of this and because of the speculation around this. Now his name has been revealed in the sealed indictments today. His name has been unsealed along with the homie Ed Davis, man, bro. So, the relationship between Mr. Malik Beasley, you guys, was that he had a relationship with the former wife, and mother of, I guess, 4 or 5 children from NBA legend Scottie Pippen, right? Now, Malik Beasley, he played for the Los Angeles Lakers, and I thought this was a shame that they had this kid. If you guys don't know, Scottie Pippen has a son named Scottie Pippen Jr. Scottie Pippen Jr. played for the Los Angeles Lakers organization. They had Scottie Pippen Jr. playing with a dude that was giving beefcake to his mama. That was one of the most diabolical things I've ever seen before in my life. You had a dude playing with another kid. Let me repeat this again. Scottie Pippen Jr. was on the Lakers the same time as Malik Beasley on your right-hand side of your screen. Malik Beasley, who was busting down Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mama. They had these two dudes on the same team. Imagine the humiliation. And Scottie Pippen Jr. talked about this. The humiliation he went through because of the actions of his mama. Right? No class, no morals, no ethics, no dignity, no honor, no self-respect. No, I got kids out here. Let me act right. Just act wild. And do whatever the hell you want to do. Without no regard that you got youngins out here that got to grow up. And especially you got one in the league who got trolled viciously and savagely about this situation because of your actions. Because you couldn't have enough self-dignity to say, you know what? I ain't going to do it like that. I ain't going to be around here busting it open for people who in the same profession as my legendary ex-husband, Scottie Pippen. A damn shame. Even went to Michael Jeffrey Jordan's son. Trying to weasel your way around there. And chickens have come home to roost this morning. Chickens have come home to roost this morning. So that relationship between the man on the right-hand side of your screen, Malik Beasley, and Larsa Pippen was brief. And it was highly controversial in 2020, you guys. It was a highly controversial fling they had that later created one of the most awkward locker room dynamics in NBA history. The public fallout drastically impacted Malik Beasley's marriage. This was a married man. This man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna break this shit down for y'all today. This man was married with a kid, Malik Beasley, and decided, nah, I'm just gonna leave my whole situation, right? Just leave my wife, period, and go bust down Scottie Pippen's baby mama and his ex, Larsa Pippen. Just cuz. And not only that, I'm going to flash that in front of the world. I'm going to walk around here and I'm going to take pictures with her in the airports, holding hands everywhere. I want everybody to know I'm busting this shorty down. Complete embarrassment. No self-control. No understanding that, hey, man, hold on, bro. It's too many chicks out here. Plus, I'm married. And I got a kid. This fool gonna lose everything because if he just got indicted this morning. He's facing 30 plus years in prison. If he go to prison, guess what? Now the wife, and I think you got back with her. Guess what now? She get to get everything. Anything you got left, she get to get it. And now anything that you use, the Fed's gonna probably try and seize that. So you probably gonna lose everything. You was up for a new contract, all that stuff, bro. Still young, out the league now. The way they say going to prison. And you're going to lose everything, bro. And then go back to these wicked-ass decisions these niggas be making. And don't nobody want to be telling them the truth. So if you tell them the truth, oh, you hating. Oh, come on, nigga. Nah. This is why I be saying the stuff I say on my channel. Because when it come back tenfold on your ass. Put that girl's son through that type of humiliation on the Lakers squad. Imagine you being embarrassed by your mama sleeping around the whole NBA. But not only that, they force you to play with a dude that was having sex with your mama. And your daddy is Scottie Pippen, an NBA legend. And they got you getting humiliated every time you go out in the game, every time you go out on the road. They say, hey, man, your teammates bumping your mama. Imagine what that could psychologically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally do to a youngster. If that boy wasn't strong-minded, do you not know what that could have did to him? Do you not know what that could have did to him? And Larsa Pippen, disgrace of the living earth. Of the living earth. So Malik Beasley was 24 years old in 2020. He was 24 years old when this happened. And Larsa Pippen was 46 years old. And they were photographed holding hands at the mall in Miami, and those photos went viral. And Malik Beasley's wife, Montana Yao, she claimed on Instagram that she was entirely blindsided by those pictures, and she filed for divorce right after that. Larsa Pippen maintained that she Googled Malik Beasley beforehand and that she believed that he was separated from this woman. This is a scandalous... Boy, I tell y'all, if I ain't got another mind to tell y'all something, man, and smash the like button, share the videos, y'all come on in here, man. Talking about some she Googled him. What type of Bro, let me tell y'all something. I want to ask y'all a question in here. What type of woman goes and dates a nigga that's in her field of work or in his field of work? Make it make sense. They was at the same job. Scottie Pippen is ambassador for the league. He's a legend in NBA history. You going around bumping niggas in the NBA circles, knowing that gonna cut deep with that dude, having no regard for the fact that your son gotta live through that humiliation of what his mama out here doing. Your son talked about the humiliation of you letting Future you letting Future do what he did. Disgusting. 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 So Malik Beasley's wife at the time came out and said she was blindsided by this whole relationship that Malik Beasley had with Larsa Pippen. She instantly filed for divorce. And Larsa, she came out and maintained that, I Googled him and I thought he was separated. Capping ass. Right? And she said that their marital issues had nothing to do with her. Trifling and vile, sick at its core. At its core. At its core. So in April 2021, Malik Beasley and Scottie Pippen's ex-wife and baby mama of 4 or 5 kids, they split after 4 months of dating, citing that they had difficulties because the relationship was long distance. Now, in the aftermath, Malik Beasley eventually issued a public apology to his wife, and the two briefly reconciled. Years later on the Jason Lee show, Larsa Pippen admitted that the relationship was a mistake, and she blamed it on the pandemic because she was stuck at home too long. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. So you were stuck at home so long, you had to give somebody the beefcake. You had to get somebody to give you the beefcake because you was stuck at home so long for the pandemic. I tell y'all, this is nasty right here, bro. Then the narrative took a bizarre turn during the February 2023 NBA trade deadline. Think about this now. When the Los Angeles Lakers acquired Malik Beasley in a blockbuster multi-team trade, at the exact same time, and the Lakers was disgusting for this, that Larsa and Scottie Pippen's, the NBA legend, played with Michael Jeffrey Jordan with the Bulls, oldest son, Scottie Pippen Jr., was on the same Los Angeles Lakers roster as a rookie under a 2-way contract. The bullying that Scottie Pippen and Larsa Pippen's son dealt with because of Malik Beasley and Larsa Pippen was disgusting. The internet memes and sports analysts immediately erupted over the fact that Scottie Pippen Jr. had to share a locker room, practice facilities, and team flights with a man who openly was bumping his mama. Imagine that. If you Scottie, you can't even really come to the games to support your son. Because you come to the games, they are trolling you, and not only are they trolling you, they're disrespecting your son for something he can't control. That shit was foul, man. It was foul. Prominent sports media personalities, including triple bass mouth Shannon Sharpe, went on national television and openly suggested that Scottie Pippen Jr. should demand a trade immediately to escape the sheer embarrassment of that situation. And I totally agree with Shannon Sharpe when he said that. That was a disgrace the Lakers did that. That was disgusting, vile, despicable, senile, dishonorable, immoral, unethical, deranged, insane. On the court, the situation was inherently tense. Scottie Pippen Jr. was fighting for minutes as an undrafted rookie, while Malik Beasley was brought in as a primary, heavily featured rotation piece to help LeBron James make a playoff push. Right? It's sad, man. It's sad, man. Despite the immense outside noise, both players handled the situation with strict professionalism. Larsa Pippen, scandalous ass, later revealed that Malik Beasley and her son, Scottie Pippen Jr., had a direct private conversation as soon as Malik Beasley arrived to Los Angeles, because the breakup between Larsa and Malik wasn't malicious. So both men agreed to clear the air, she said, keeping things strictly about basketball and avoid letting the media circus fracture the Lakers locker room. They couldn't control that. The awkward pairing was short-lived. Beasley left the Lakers in the 2023 offseason, and Scottie Pippen Jr. eventually moved on to find a highly successful breakout role with the Memphis Grizzlies. You put your son through that shit, man. And y'all smack. That was absolute. And I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all, man, the man don't play, man. Malik Beasley did all that shit. And now today, ladies and gentlemen, now today, I'm sad to say it, but now the indictment has come with his name in the paperwork. Malik Beasley, same guy I've just been telling y'all about, that did that diabolical work, and former NBA lottery pick Ed Davis were indicted today by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York on federal charges related to an illegal sports gambling and point shaving prop bet manipulation scheme, man. Malik Beasley and Ed Davis became close teammates on the Minnesota Timberwolves in the 2020-2021 season, according to reports. Malik Beasley allegedly had significant gambling losses and owed money to Ed Davis or received loans from him, as the report states. Prosecutors are claiming that Malik Beasley, quote-unquote, worked off that debt by manipulating his on-court performance for betting purposes during the 2023-2024 NBA basketball season while playing with Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. They allegedly collaborated with at least 3 others, including Ed Davis' former NBA agent, Paolo Zamorano, William Willow Brown, and Robert Gronkowski, to place bets, tens of thousands of dollars of bets, on Malik Beasley's prop bets, his points, rebounds, three-pointers. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Let me stop right here. I don't even talk basketball no more, right? But this is another reason why David Stern has to go. Adam Silver, excuse me, not David Stern. Adam Silver. Adam Silver is trash commissioner, bro. you have all of this dirt going on under your league, under your nose. You should step down. I'm already not watching basketball because of what they did to that boy, to the Chicago Bulls, by stripping him of his job. That was it. If they don't give him his job back, I will never watch basketball again, NBA. If they don't give him his job back, if they don't give that young man his job back, you will not hear me. This is the reason why y'all don't hear me talk about the NBA no more. Because of what they did, what the Chicago Bulls did to him. Y'all know me, I stand on whatever I say, I stand on that shit. And I said it that day. If this man don't never play again because they stripped him of his job after all the other shit the NBA been having going on, I ain't watching it no more. If they bring him back, I'll support a certain team. But I will forever push for that commissioner to be removed from the National Basketball Association. Because he has destroyed the National Basketball Association. He is a dishonor and a disgrace to everything that David Stern and all those other players, Michael Jordan, all these other players, laid down for the integrity of the game. He is a disgrace. Magic Johnson, Larry Joe Bird, the list goes on. The list goes on. Dr. J, Isaiah Thomas, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bob Cousy. The list goes on, man. Jerry West. Tell y'all something, man. And to the brother in the comment section says, what happened to the Kawhi ruling? That's another thing. You see they delaying that too. You see the Clippers ain't been able to make no moves. They delaying that too. You know why? You're going to see why very shortly. Put it in your mind why the Clippers haven't been able to make any moves. Put it in your mind. And shut your mouth. Before you talk too soon, shut your mouth, boy. You shut your mouth before you talk too soon. Anyways, as we were saying, and y'all smash the like button as y'all come in here, share the video, right? So, basically, they were saying that Malik Beasley was basically point shaving, right? They said the group of people I named to you guys used insider information from Malik Beasley about his planned under and over performances, right? Now, they even named specific games, right? January the 26th, 2024, the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers game, right? And I'm going to tell you why this is even worse. If you got a dude that's point shaving and he's a key guy in your rotation, bro, if you're a guy like Giannis, this changes everything. You're like, hold on, man. These motherfuckers around me was point shaving and shit. Like, think about that. And this is this dude had a big role in the team. He had a big role in the team. And they're saying you facing 30-something years for allegedly point shaving, nigga. Peep that. And y'all wonder why I said that the commissioner got to go? Nigga, he got to go. This is all, nigga, you can't sit up there and kiss down on Trump's ass now. That's not going to work. He got to go. Think about all now in the aftermath, how many players could have been edging their performances for this type of shit, man. And how it affects teams, players, where star players want to go. You don't know because guess why? There's a big discrepancy in what the superstar players make versus the role players. So if your superstar player is making $250 to $300 million and a role player is making 15 to 20, what you think they're going to think? How you think they're going to feel? So then when you start seeing, man, why is these dudes ain't hitting shots? Why they ain't performing right? And you see this type of shit, you're like, hold on, man. And everybody go, we blame it on wrong, and we don't even know the whole time these mofos allegedly point shaving. So it says that Milwaukee's Bucks game versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, which was called the January the 26th game, 2024, About a month prior, around December the 29th, 2023, they said Ed Davis texted Malik Beasley and said the only way you can beat Vegas is sports betting. Everything else, they got the edge. They said Malik Beasley responded about needing money, around $2K, and paying it back. Right? $2,000. You need to. I want y'all to understand this. How are you playing in the NBA? Malik Beasley was not making no chump change. This nigga making like $7, $8, $9, $10 million a year. How is you making that and you need $2K? Bro, that shit is disgusting. That is disgusting. How in the blue hell are you making that type of money and need money? Make it make sense. Something is seriously wrong. Malik Beasley, let me see something for you guys. How much money did Malik Beasley make over his NBA career? I want y'all to think about this. Malik Beasley, you guys, this man made $59,948,525 in 10 years in the NBA. He was set to make another $40 million before all this started, his name started coming up in the whispers of all of these things. Think about this. That man had already made $60 million, and you need a $2,000 bet. Bro, I'm telling y'all this right now, man. I'll tell y'all this right now. I got a half of mine, nigga. I got a half of mine. And smash the like button as y'all come on in here, share the video, like the video, man. Blatant, utter, alarming stupidity. So it says that Malik Beasley responded to that message, allegedly, about needing money, $2,000, and paying it back. They allegedly discussed switching to Snapchat for further talk. Malik Beasley only scored 3 points that game. This shit is disgusting, bro. Adam Silver had to step down, my nigga. He got to step down, bro. This is a key guy who was getting major minutes. This dude made $60-something million in his NBA career. You got a key guy making major minutes, and you scored 3 effing points, and y'all wonder why? And imagine if you're a guy like Giannis, superstar guy, and these other guys, and you playing with these guys, and you throwing it to the motherfuckers missing shots on purpose, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. This shit in the federal documents. Federal documents. And you looking at these games like, hold on, man. This man missing out, bro. You supposed to be a knockdown 3-point specialist. Come on, bro. The man scored 3 points in that game. Additional alleged manipulations. February the 27th, 2024 versus the Charlotte Hornets. March the 10th, 2024 versus the LA Strippers. Bettors celebrated a late rebound hitting the over. Remember how we talked about how these dudes be trying to get extra stats and stuff like that? They said that they're saying that the bettors celebrated a game against the Strippers when he got a late rebound and he hit the over in that game. March 21st, 2024 versus the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the same scheme, but that one reportedly faltered because he didn't get the rebounds he needed. The charges facing Malik Beasley, Ed Davis, and the co-defendants: sports bribery, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, honest services fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. These motherfuckers facing life in prison, bro. And y'all wonder why I come on here and tell y'all this stuff every single day, bro. Motherfuckers get mad at me for telling the truth on YouTube, bro. Life in prison, bro, damn near. Think about that, bro. Malik Beasley was a first-round pick in 2016 in the NBA draft. He played for the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Denver Nuggets, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Detroit Pistons, and the Los Angeles Lakers. He has been under federal investigation since at least June of 2025 for gambling on NBA games and point shaving, prop bets, right? This led to Detroit Pistons. This man has signed, think about this, y'all. He had already made $60 million in the NBA. That last season he played with the Detroit Pistons, boy, he thought he was going to get rewarded. This man signed a $42 million deal with the Detroit Pistons. Guess what? The Pistons rescinded that offer when they found out that the feds was investigating him. He lost all that money he was going to get. $42 million. Malik Beasley. Yeah, he lost that shit. He lost all that fucking bread. They gave this man the Pistons, right now, gave him a $42 million deal, and he lost it because they got whiffed that the feds were investigating him in 2025. He was later reported as no longer a target in some updates, but this superseding or new indictment changes that. His NBA future is pretty much now over with. It's pretty much over with, right? He's probably going to be banned for life. Ed Davis last played in 2021 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's a co-defendant. This fits into a larger probe involving insider information, prop bets, and alleged ties to broader gambling rings. Malik Beasley averaged 11.3 points per game that season, but allegedly underperformed in target games. Think about this, y'all. So that year for the Milwaukee Bucks, think about this. They're saying in target games, he underperformed. Meaning, the games that they have the evidence lining up with him, they're saying that he basically point shaved, stat shaved. Now, think about this. Imagine if you're a guy like Giannis Antetokounmpo, NBA superstar. You're trying to win a championship, and you got a piece of scumbag like this allegedly on the team that's out here point shaving. Allegedly. How are you? What you supposed to do? If you Giannis, you're getting triple team, and you kick it to this bum ass nigga, and he ain't hitting shit. And you're like, hold on, man, what the hell is going on, bro? What is this? Like, come on, bro. You supposed to be a knockdown 3-point shooter hitting the shot all the time. What's going on? That's insane. And remember, y'all, they still haven't named everybody that's sealed in that indictment. It's going to be more players that's named. This shit's sad. You talk about niggas going to prison for life. Right? The full paperwork has not even been released yet. I got some of it, but the full paperwork ain't even been released. Now, Malik Beasley, Ed Davis, and the co-defendants are facing charges including sports bribery, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, honest services fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. What else? The maximum possible sentences per court under federal law, right? I'm about to name you. Sports bribery charge, 18 USC 224. They're facing up to 5 years in prison per count of sports bribery. That means each time they say that you took a bribe or you did it, you're facing up to 5 years per count, plus fines up to $250,000 per count, and supervised release per count. This applies to influence sports outcomes for betting. So let's say they have you 6 different occasions. What's 6 times 5? 30. You're facing 30 years on it. And here's the reason why you're getting so many years on this. And I'm going to tell y'all why you get charged with so many years on placing these different bets. Because a lot of people that's right here, that's working everyday jobs, they're betting on these betting apps and betting companies, right? So think about this. If you got a betting company, let's just say any betting company that's out here, right? Y'all see them all over the place now. It's all over the place. You can go anywhere. Everywhere you're going to see the betting companies, betting apps everywhere, right? Where you can bet on the points, rebounds, stats, all that shit, right? Imagine if you take your hard-earned money and you say, yo, this nigga right here, he hit a lot of threes. I'm going to bet that he make 3 3-pointers tonight. And you bet $2,000 of your hard-earned money because you just know he going to make more than 3 3-pointers tonight. He's a great 3-point shooter. And he go out there and take himself out the game after 1 minute and F up your whole money. Now, Imagine how many American citizens are betting through these sporting gambling apps. You're defrauding all of these people out of their money. That's creating a whole new situation to where now these people who made these bets can come back and sue the sports gambling companies and say, hold on, I was defrauded out of my bet by this guy. Or not only that, they'll try and sue the NBA. So now you have that situation. So when you think about it, these are the reason why these charges hold so much time on them. Because these are like white collar crimes. Remember, the white collar crimes get you the most time out of everything. They get you damn near more time than murder. Because you're playing with all these people's money, all these people's finances. Think about the game I'm giving y'all on this channel, man. Smash the like button and share the video, bro. I'm giving y'all 1,000% game on this channel. I'm telling y'all the truth. Because I don't want to see brothers going down. And I'm keeping that shit 100 to y'all. But what's going on right now is despicable, man. And the commissioner of the National Basketball Association, this is more proof that he has no control over the league and he needs to step down immediately. No question about it. Adam Silver gotta go. Gotta go. So, once again, that could be 30 years, y'all. Let's say you have 5 bets. They charge you individually for each one. That could be 30 years just off sports bribery. So if they got 5 games where you cheated those games, you facing up to 5 years for each one of those charges and $250,000 for each one of those charges. You got to pay restitution to the people who may have, bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. Think about what I'm saying to y'all right now. So if you had 5 different bets, bro, you're facing 30 years. If they hit it with you consecutively, you're out of here. Just off that. Now think about this, y'all. Wire fraud. This is what else they're being charged with. Wire fraud and honest service wire fraud. That's 18 USC 1343, 1346. That's up to 20 years per count. Lord Jesus have mercy. These niggas facing life in prison. These niggas facing life in prison, bro. All you need is 2 counts. It's over with. They facing life in prison. Bro, listen. The wire fraud service, honest service wire fraud, that's 18 USC 1343, 1346, up to 20 years per count. Or 30 years per count if it affects a financial institution. Honest service frauds cover schemes depriving others. They're done, bro. Meaning the NBA, fans, or bettors of honest performance services via the bribes and kickbacks. Each use of wires, texts, apps, betting transactions can potentially be a separate count. Just off the wire fraud. These are white collar crimes. Them motherfucking get 100 years in prison. All you need is 3 counts. You get 3 counts, 30 years per count, that's 100, that's 90 years. That's the second. So you talking about the sports bribery, that's already, bro, these motherfuckers get 100 years in prison. Then the conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering charge, 18 USC 1349. That's up to 20 to 30 years depending on the underlying offenses plus forfeiture of proceeds and fines. These motherfuckers can get 100 years in prison. 100 years in prison. They are legitimately facing life in prison if convicted on all counts with consecutive sentences. Right? Think about what I just said to y'all. Think about what I just said to y'all. Now, the only way that they may get some leniency is they take a plea. Y'all saw LeBron James' boy, Damon Jones, he took a plea. He took a plea. LeBron James' boy, Damon Jones, who was over there with the Lakers coaching LeBron James in an unofficial role and was his former teammate, he took a plea bar. He was like, man, I ain't going to court with this shit. He took a plea. He might walk out of that junk with 15 to 20 years. he might walk out of there with 15 to 20 years. Right? Also, this is just like I said before, man. You got other NBA players. Terry Rozier. Jontay Porter already pled guilty. He already took a plea. Then you had NBA coach Chauncey Billups on a whole different spectrum. NBA head coach, legend in the game. Y'all watching this play out in front of the whole world. But I tell y'all, this comes back to that shit right there, bro, with Malik Beasley. I know that. That you tried to play that game, dog. You tried to play that game, homie. You tried to play that game, man. And then niggas thought it was cool to be running around here on that, though. They thought that shit was cool, right? Yeah, let me go around here and slang D to Scottie's wife. Niggas thought that shit was cool. Nah, bro, it wasn't cool, man. That shit wasn't cool, dog. Shit wasn't cool, man. Wasn't cool, bro. Y'all effed up, man. Y'all messed up. Y'all messed up y'all entire life situation, bro. Allegedly, bro. That's disgusting. They've been indicted. Ain't no RICO. They've been indicted. It's over with. Meaning that, bro, they're facing damn near life in prison, bro. Because remember, each count is each individual charge. It's not like they all get charged one time. So if you got caught like 5 times cheating, each of those times is a different count. Think about having to spend the rest of your life in prison based off that type of decision. So you got to spend life in prison. Life. Especially if you don't take a plea deal. Which I think, bro, he going to have to take a plea deal, in my opinion. Because I saw the text messages. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you right here. I saw the indictment where they put up the text messages. In my opinion, that right there, they're going to take a plea deal. In my opinion. All right? Let me go ahead and put this up here to y'all. Because I want to show y'all this. Very important, man. Very important, bro. And this is the reason y'all see Adam little weasel head sniffing around Donald Trump. They gonna need them pardons. They damn sure gonna need them pardons. I'm tell y'all this right now. They gonna need them pardons. Let me show y'all the paperwork I'm talking about. I got some of the Fed paperwork right here. I'm just disappointed, man. You talking about disappointment, bro. Complete disappointment, man. I got some of the Fed paperwork right here. Y'all know I always got the paperwork. Y'all know I got the paperwork. Everybody in this channel, y'all know I be getting that paperwork, man. Look at the federal paperwork right here, you guys. It's right here. The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Cavs game. This is the federal paperwork. On or about January 26, 2024, Milwaukee Bucks played the Cleveland Cavaliers, the January 26 game. Approximately 1 month prior to the game, on or about December 29, 2023, defendants Malik Beasley and Edward Davis communicated via text message. They got the text messages. Only way you can beat Vegas is sports betting. Everything else, they got the edge. Malik, where you at, my nigga? Malik, trying to find like $2,000. Nigga, you don't make $60 million and you're trying to find $2,000? Bro, this is embarrassing within itself. This shows y'all. This is the reason why I'm so hard on the brothers in the community. This is the reason why. It's stupidity, man. It's stupidity. I'm tired of seeing it, man. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of it, man. Open text messages? Are you serious? Open text messages. Like the feds ain't never watched. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The feds be watching everything. They be thinking the feds don't be watching. My nigga, the feds can get their hands on everything. Once you know that, that the goddamn feds is watching, nigga? Bro, the worst part ever, you made $60 million and you talking about trying to find $2,000, bro. That's, if that ain't, and we talk about Floyd Mayweather on this channel, bro. It's some niggas in this chat room. There's no way $60 million pass your hand and you sitting over here talking about $2,000. Yo, I need to find 2,000. What? Man, I'm thinking this nigga talking about 2 million. Yo, man, this is crazy, man. And this is what happens, you know, spending all that money on these, you know, ratchet ass chicks, splurging money all over things you don't need, right? In the grand scheme of things. And then not even managing your money right. Check to check. A lot of players is living check to check. A lot of players is living check to check. He says, I'm trying to find like 2K. This right here, I would have told nigga, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, nigga. You're trying to find $2,000, nigga, and you don't made $60 million. One yourself. One yourself. He says, I'll do my best to pay in full on the first. What? You'll do your best to pay in full on payday. Oh, my Jesus, bro. Bro, do y'all not know how much these niggas be getting on paychecks? On the 1st and the 15th? On the 1st and the 15th, a nigga paycheck looking like, if you making, just think about this, y'all. Their paychecks got to be looking like, damn near 750 to 800 every 2 weeks. What the hell is consuming your bread that you talking about you'll try your best to pay it in full on the first? Lord Jesus, have mercy, man. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, man. Bro, you have to be, you know how bad of a hole you got to be in to be a multi-millionaire? Talking about, I got to try to scrape up $2,000, bro. I want you to think about that. Imagine being a multi-millionaire. Talking about you got to scrape up $2,000. Bro, you trash cans, my nigga. That's insane. That is insane. And when you have people who are weasels and cowards and don't want to call this shit out, this is why our young brothers fall into the same traps. Right here. Then it said, David says, you got Snapchat? He says, not really. Why? He says, talk to you about some shit on there. He says, you can't do it here? Oh, my God, bro. Nigga, you on text message. Tell him he can't do it here. You can't do it here? Nigga, we allegedly talking about. I promise y'all, bro. I promise y'all, bro. I promise y'all this. I promise y'all. I promise everybody watching this video, I promise you this. It don't get no worse than this. Malik Beasley say, you can't do it here? Oh, my God, bro. David said, hey, better to talk on there. We can make some good money, man. This is wild, bro. On or about January the 25th, 2024, the day before the January 26th game, the defendant Malik Beasley discussed via text message that he would underperform. Think about this. Giannis Antetokounmpo and them playing with guys like this. Bro, the commissioner got to go. And y'all wonder why. Giannis just said, you know what, F this shit, man. Because maybe he knows or maybe he doesn't know. But maybe he has an idea that there's something going on around here, bro. Because how are we signing these free agents? These dudes supposed to be great players, a good player, and these ain't even performing. And now you find out. Read this right here. Read that last line, y'all, number 38. This shit is demonic. On or about January the 25th, 2024, the day before the January 26th game, the defendant Malik Beasley discussed via text message whether he would underperform on overall points, three-pointers, field goals, and rebounds. Bro, that's wild, bro. That's like I said before, man. Like I said before, man. You ain't got no respect on your name, dog. You ain't got no respect on your name, bro. And you doing like this? You doing like this? This is sad, yo. And I'm very thoroughly disgusted. I'm telling y'all this. That nigga said, look at this, y'all. This nigga said, you can't do it here? Bro, you're going to talk about a federal criminal activity on text? A conspiracy, allegedly, on text? A criminal conspiracy. You guys remember The Wire? When Stringer Bell got mad, he's like, nigga, you gonna talk about a fucking criminal conspiracy? Bro, this is wild, bro. This is wild, bro. This is wild. This is wild right here, man. There is no excuse, bro, for this level of stupidity, man. For this level of foolishness, this level of cap. You literally are going to ask him, yo, we can't talk about it right here? Oh, my God, man. $60 million, bro. $60 million this man made in his career in 10 years. And he was about to get $42 million more dollars. And he didn't even have $2,000 according to this document. You, bro, and this is a young guy. You can't make this shit up, bro. Where's all the money going? That nigga said, I'll try my best to pay in full on the first. Bro, if y'all don't think this is bad, I don't know what else to tell you, man. But once again, when you played that game and you ran around here trying to be funny, digging up around Scottie Pippen's work, this is what happens. You ran around here. Look at this guy. This is a player for the Los Angeles Lakers, man. You're blessed to wear the purple and the gold, fool. And what did you do? Look at him. Look at him. What did you do, dog? Trifling. And I'm sad to say it. I'm sad to say it. And y'all see it. Y'all see it. I'm sad, my brothers and sisters. I truly am on this day. On this day, I truly am. And you ran around with Larsa Pippen Cheating, knowing. Bro, I try to tell you, man. Try to tell you, bro. Then he got the nerve to go to the Pistons, play Giannis, and hit all the threes. Giannis looking at him like, man, you hitting all them threes now. Why you wasn't hitting them Jones when you was playing with us? Now we know why. Now we know why. Shit embarrassing, man. Adam Silver got to go, bro. He got to go. This is all on his watch. I promise y'all, David Stern would have already busted these dudes open. Pause. He'd have got them out of there. David Stern would have had these dudes out of there. So, because David Stern, he would have already been investigating these cats. This would have never came to this situation. Shout out to my boy James. It would have never came to this if David Stern was running the league. It would have never came to this. If David Stern was running the league, it never comes to this. This beyond embarrassing, bro. And I'm disappointed, man. And I hope it's not true, but the evidence is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saddened for the brother Ed Davis. I'm saddened. And I pray it's not true, man. You know what I'm saying? But Malik Beasley, man, you and it's all in the paperwork. So y'all seen the paperwork. We showed y'all the paperwork. It's in the paperwork. It's in the paperwork. We gonna show y'all the paperwork. And it's all in the news. It's right here. And they said while they were teammates with the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's right at the time he was dating Larsa Pippen. When they was teammates in the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was playing around Larsa. At that very time. That's wild, man. That's wild, bro. They said Malik Beasley has a history of debt. A history of debt and financial troubles. Despite making about $60 million during his NBA career. He was sued by his former agency in 2025 for more than $2.5 million after they said he breached his contract with them. A judge said that the agency won the case by default this spring after Malik Beasley did not respond. He took out a $4.5 million loan in 2021 with a 12% interest. Less than a year later, South River Capital, the loan provider, sued him for the amount and another $1.3 million in fees. They say Ed Davis, who played 8 seasons over his NBA career, spent his last season in Cleveland in 2021-2022. Right? Those two bring the total to 5 current or former NBA players to be indicted by federal prosecutors as part of a wide-reaching investigation into illegal sports gambling and NBA insider information trading. Terry Rozier, the NBA player, is currently facing 4 charges in the Eastern District. Jontay Porter pled guilty last July to a federal charge of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Damon Jones, an 11-year NBA veteran, pled guilty to April to charges stemming from that case as well. Prosecutors allege that Terry Rozier agreed to take a $100,000 bribe to take himself out early from a March 2023 game while playing with the Charlotte Hornets. He told a friend he would leave a game early. That friend, DeNiro Lester, sold the information to a group of sports gamblers who wagered on Terry Rozier's statistics through prop bets. Lester has also been indicted and is facing charges. He has pled not guilty. Rozier has pled not guilty and is awaiting trial. A trial date has been set for February the 8th, 2027. Boy, they're going to put them niggas in. And when you go to trial with the feds and they find you guilty, they're going to hit you with the whole meal. Because they're going to say, oh, you wasn't remorseful. They're going to say, oh, well, you wasn't remorseful. They're going to say you ain't have no, you know what I'm saying? They're going to put all this shit on your docket, B. They're going to put all this on your docket. Right? Very, very, very sad situation for everybody. But the national, Adam Silver, he got to go. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to say this one, say it again. I said it at the time. If they don't sign that boy from the Bulls that lost his job because he spoke his mind, I'll never talk about NBA basketball. Y'all won't. If they give him his job back, like I told y'all, if they give him his job back, I'll come back. If that boy don't get his job back, as long as he's not signed, I'm not talking about basketball no more. And that's the reason why. Y'all know, and y'all already know all the stuff I missed out on the last 4 months of basketball in the NBA. But my morals and ethics come before everything. All this shit. And when they did that boy like that, and I'm going to tell you something, they better hope he don't sign. Because if he sign, I'm right back on Adam Silver and them helmet again. Kawhi and all them boys. You think I'm playing? They been getting a break from me because of that situation. That boy ain't deserve to lose his job for that. You let people say whatever else they want to say. Why he can't say what he want to say? You let Draymond Green punch people eyeballs out and his teammates in the locker room, and that motherfucker ain't even get 1 game suspension. But y'all gonna kick this man off a team because of what he said? Because he still don't what he believe in? Because he don't believe in these people painting their fingernails and doing all this other stuff? But y'all let Draymond Green come out here kicking dudes in the sack, punching his teammates' eyeballs out, backslapping dudes on the court, cussing referees out on a night-to-night basis, using all type of foul, derogatory language. The hypocrisy is real. Josh Giddey, sweep his whole situation under the rug. They don't sweep his whole allegation. They don't sweep all that shit under the rug. Now, we don't know nothing about that. Investigation, everything. They act like that ain't never happened now. And he got a $100 million contract? But they gonna fire that dude? Man, y'all, like I said before, man, like shit. And y'all know how bad everybody was hitting me up, wanting me to cook on that NBA shit. Nah, man, I can't do it like that, bro. I stand for some shit, bro. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'll holler at y'all. James, salute, boy. I'll see you in the building. I'm going to get some lunch, man. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.